Now then, welcome to the channel, Lake District and Glenridding, and the place is absolutely heaving. So today we're going to go up to Glenridding Dodd and Sheffield Pike. It's not a particularly long walk, it's just two of the last 4 eastern fells that Charlie needs to do. So we're going up from Glenridding and then back down via Seldom Seen. So let's have a quick look at the route. So we just branched off Greenside Road down there, which goes all the way along to the mines, and then from there Helvellyn or Sticks Pass or Ray's Whiteside from up there. We went up that way a couple of videos ago, so hopefully it'll be a bit quieter up here. And it's going to get steep. I think this might have to come off. I think I've a bit overdressed, having seen the forecast for the temperatures on the top and rain, but it's a nice day at the moment. Absolutely heaving down there in Glenridding there. Absolutely heaving. Right, upwards. That's a good view looking up the valley. See over my head. Oh, there's quite a bit of work going on making this footpath good. I assume it's the Fix the Fells teams, which are brilliant. I think apart from a couple of rangers kind of leading the groups, I think it's all done voluntary. They do brilliant work. And then you get some idiots cutting corners off and adding to the erosion. I don't know, like I said when we went up, was it Heron Pike and up Nabscar? Why did they do it? Just cut a little bit of a corner off. Why don't they just stick to the made paths? I did wonder actually, when I got back and thinking about if it's fell runners, I just kind of straighten the roots out. I don't know. Not having a go at fell runners, by the way. Right. Ooh. A few people going up that way. Right, onwards. Well, this hasn't turned out to be the day I was expecting at all. I brought my winter woolies and look at it. This wasn't forecast. Oh, right, upwards. So here we are at the col between Sheffield Pike that way, Glenridding Dodd up here, top of the Rake. So we're just going up to Glenridding Dodd and then back down to here and up that path and up the ridge up to Heron Pike and over to Sheffield Pike. Not been up that way before. I very nearly took a speedy route down there. First time I did these 2 hills, see about that far. I'd come up from Sticks Pass kind of direction over Sheffield Pike, and I was intending to come down here and up here, and I practically walked straight off end of Heron Pike. Scared myself. I went like that, and there was nothing beneath my foot. I was aiming for, there's a post marked on the map, and I was aiming for that. Let's see, you couldn't see hardly anywhere. I ended up, I came down over, I think I came down that ridge and down by this wall, I think. Right, up to Glenridding Dodd. So there we are, top of Glenridding Dodd. Look at that view down Ullswater. This isn't the day I was expecting at all. Brilliant, caught me out a bit with my clothes. I brought all my winter woolies. Stunning. Over this way to Place Fell. And then over to the High Street Ridge over that way. Right, so we're going to get on back down to the Col and then up there over Heron Pike and up to Sheffield Pike. So we'll see you over there. And I know it's never gonna end, 'cause you've been a good friend. Passed back down through the Col between Glenridding Dodd and Sheffield Pike. So now we start this climb up to Heron Pike. Look at that view behind me, just looking over the top of Ullswater to, I think that'll be Brock Crags and Angletarn Pike. Then look, that might be Rampskill Head, the high point over there, I think. Oh, wow. I keep saying it, but I'm amazed at how the day has turned out. It was supposed to start a bit grim and get better as the day went on. Mind you, it could be like that time when we were over there, when we did, which ones did we do? We started in Hartsop, I think, when the forecast was for it to start nice and get a bit grim as the day went on. We came down past your bottom, and as we'd done the hills, coming down past your bottom, and it cleared up, and it completely the reverse of what the forecast said was going to happen. Oh, wish I'd brought my zip off trousers now. Right, upwards. Let's look at that view down Ullswater. It's stunning, isn't it? And then looking over Glenridding Dodd, where we've just been, and then top end of Ullswater and Glenridding, one of my favourite little campsites down there, Gillside. I was supposed to be staying there, bank holiday just gone, Springbank, but the weather, as usual, was awful. And then looking over there, we've got Burke's, St Sunday Crag, and Fairfield. And we're on our way up here, upwards. It's a bit steep coming up here, but look at them views behind me. Catstye Cam, and this one here is Burkhouse Moor, first one here. Can you see it? Right over my head now. And there's Catstye Cam and Helvellyn, Lower Man, Whiteside and Rays. Last time we were over that way, we came down that, is it northeast or northwest ridge of Catstye Cam into Keppel Cove. That was an interesting route coming down there, somewhere different. Right, we'll carry on up Heron Pike. So we're at the top of Heron Pike, and that path going off behind us there, that's the path that I took where I nearly walked off the end. Right, it's turned into something of a bog fest up here now. I was going to stop and have coffee and a chew. Ooh, I don't know. It's a bit wet. Not so bad. Right, so I think we will, just up here, we'll stop for coffee and a chew before we get up to Sheffield Pike. Well, we're in something of a boggy depression between Heron Pike and Sheffield Pike, and the day's turned into a bit more like it was forecast now. A bit breezy, wind's got a bit of a chill to it, it's clouded over again. I mean, there's no low cloud though. See over there, all the fells are still clear. Yeah, still a nice day. Right, so we're almost at the top of Sheffield Pike now. Negotiate this bog fest. Oh. Right, on we go. So that's Sheffield Pike done. So it's just behind you up there. View down Ullswater. Just come over here to the top of Black Crags for the view down there, and we're heading down that way, down Glencoyne. I think in the trees where down there is the holiday rental called Seldom Seen. We're going past that and then pick up part of the Ullswater Way back into Glenridding. That's a great view though, isn't it? Right over to the North Pennines over there. You can see Cross Fell, Great Dun Fell and Little Dun Fell. Right, so we're going to head on over this way and pick up this path that drops down into Glencoyne. Right, we'll see you in a bit. We're making our way down off Sheffield Pike. I hope you can hear me all right. Got a bit breezy down here and it's got a bit boggy as well. We'll just have a look in front of us. That's going up Sticks Pass, where we were a few videos ago. I'll leave a link to that one at the end of this. And that's looking over to Catstye Cam and Helvellyn, Striding Edge, Birkhouse Moor over here. Charlie's still got to do Birkhouse Moor. I thought these were his last two eastern fells, but he's got Birkhouse Moor and Seat Sandal to do, which Seat Sandal I'm hoping to do with a wild camp at Grisdale Town. And I've only just noticed, I didn't realise this, but from these quarry workings, or mine workings down there, there's a path goes straight up Rays. I didn't know that existed. Oh, now then. Bogfest. And it's coming in cooler now as well. Ooh, now then. Oh no, Charlie's sunk in it. This will take some navigating this way, I think. Oh, maybe not that way. Maybe this way. Hey dear. Right, we'll get round here, and we're not far from where we branch off this path that goes straight on. Can't remember the name of that hill in front of us. It's not a Wainwright, is it? Like a Brown something, is it? I don't know. So yeah, over here and then into this little col. Oh, hang on. Oh. Yeah, and then we branch off and head down Glencoyne. And once we get down there, get a bit of shelter, we'll have some lunch, I think. Right. Oh, I think that looks like it's the worst of the bogs. Right, so I'll see you in a bit. This way, Charlie. This way. Then we're making our way down Glencoyne. You can see looking up to the head of the valley, and there's a path goes right round the head of the valley and over that side. We've done that. We came over Hart side, and it's green side, is that, not brown something or other. Yeah, that was a good path going along there. But this is glorious now. We've got out of the wind, and sun's come out again. It's nice and quiet coming down here. We'll probably pick the crowds up again when we get down to near Glencoyne Bridge and pick the Ullswater Way up. There'll probably be a few people all along there, back into Glenridding. But there's a promise of coffee and cake when we get back to Glenridding. Meeting up with a friend there for coffee and cake. That should be good. Right, so we're going to get lunch down here. Get somewhere sheltered, have our lunch, and then down to that Seldom Seen, and then onto the Ullswater Way. Right, we'll get down here and find somewhere for lunch. So we've had a very pleasant and a very leisurely lunch. It's actually coming in a bit cooler again now. Wind's picking up. So we're dropping down by this wall, down into these trees down here and towards that Seldom Seen. And then from there down to the road and to pick up the Ullswater Way. But we've had a great view. Look at that, looking over Ullswater for our lunch. See right over there to Cross Fell and Great Dun Fell and Little Dun Fell. Yeah, it's alright. It turned out to be a much better day than I was expecting. I was expecting a bit of cloud and a bit of rain and it to be cold all day. It's been great. And there's not been that many people this way neither. So. No, all good. So down we go into these little bunch of trees down here to find that seldom seen. So we've dropped down to Seldom Seen, which you can see behind us. I wonder what the history of that is. It's just a terrace of a few cottages. Looks like it would be like miners' cottages or something like that, but I don't think there was any mining in Glencoyne. I don't know if anybody knows the history of Seldom Seen. Drop us a comment, let us know. It's all holiday lets now, I think. I don't know if you know what they used to be, let us know. Be interesting to find out. And we're coming up to the road which we've got to cross and onto Ullswater Way, so I think it's going to get busy around there. I think Charlie will have to be on his lead, which will be a nightmare. How far have we got to go? Let's have a look. A mile and a quarter to go. We'll see. I've never been on Ullswater Way before. Doesn't appeal. It doesn't go up any hills. So look at state at Barnet. I haven't brought my hat today because forecast said it was going to be middle of winter. I brought my woolly bobble hat. I haven't needed it. No, this is all right down here. So we'll see when we get down to Ullswater Way what it's like for being busy and whether I need to stick Charlie on his lead. Right, on we go. Well, we're almost back at the road now. I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to sign off. I don't know what it's going to be like down there. I'll probably have to keep Charlie on his lead, so I won't be able to do any filming. So yeah, it's been great. Weather-wise, can't complain about it at all. Much better than I was expecting. Brought all my winter gear and it's been glorious sunshine for most of the way around. So yeah, it's been good. 2 more Wainwrights, 2 new ones for Charlie, so that's him up to 207 now. So no, brilliant day. Hope you've enjoyed it as well. If you have, please do the usual. The liking, subscribing, ringing the notification bell, commenting, sharing, all that usual malarkey. And hopefully see you on the next one. Tra!